Hey, I'm your host, BKP. I'm here, TeamFYNSports, Director Jason Banks. You know, I think it was a sports segment. We ought to move the table back. We ought to kick our feet up on the coffee table, talk sports. I think we should, shouldn't we?
We should get some nachos. Maybe
Nachos the works, right?
Some hot wings.
Not cold ones.
Hot wings.
I didn't say what. I just said cold ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, some cold ones.
All right,
Right away, you
Jason.
Yes, sir.
I hate to do this on a live
Morning,
broadcast.
Morning.
Rick is sticking in here with us. We're going to give Rick a shot here today.
Yeah.
But what I hate to do this to you, but we're going to give you a chance to pick a winner. Was that wrong?
I'm confident.
Are you confident?
I feel good.
You feel good on this one?
Yeah, I do.
Talk to us, college football.
Here we go.
Well, we got a lot of big games. I mean, it's championship Saturday, right? Tomorrow. So you've got all your conference championship games coming up. And of course, everybody's looking at the big games being.
Let's save that one to last. The big game, the SEC game. Let's go to
Okay,
the other
that's
ones
fine. That's
first.
fine. So
yeah, don't you think?
You know, you're new here.
I know, but I'm sorry. I'm new to this
That's
segment.
fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
I'm not new.
It's like you're like, kill me at 5. Hey, we got a seat empty. Go ahead.
So if we're going to do that, then we'll start with my team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Okay.
They're rolling. Nobody wants to play them except Gary Patterson and TCU because Gary Patterson has personal beef with Baker Mayfield and his dad, and he has for years. And it goes back to recruiting days. But I feel pretty confident that Oklahoma is going to beat TCU. Again, TCU without a starting safety who won't be able to play the first half of the game, so that's going to really hurt their secondary. And if you got a chance to see the West Virginia game or the Oklahoma State game or some of the other games that Oklahoma's won this year.
How about the first one of the season?
Yeah. Let's not forget about Ohio State, right? At Ohio State.
At Ohio State.
Yeah.
At the shoe.
So, with good reason, I would say that Oklahoma's the team to watch. Probably for the first 3 quarters of the game, and I think you'll be changing the channel.
I agree.
Who do you take in that game?
I'm going with the Sooners. I'm going with the Sooners a lot further than just this week.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're taking the Sooners?
You already.
I'm taking TCU. All right. It's my upset of the weekend. It's my upset.
The Horned Frog Nation.
It's my upset of the weekend. I want an upset. I want an
possible.
upset, and I do think out of all the games. I know all the games this weekend, there's an upset could happen. Nothing against Oklahoma, nothing against your home team. I just think it's the possible upset. I should call the other one upset. Let's move to Ohio State, Wisconsin. Jason, you want to go there?
Yeah, I do.
Wisconsin's number 3. Just to let you know out there, TCU is ranked number 10, playing Oklahoma 12:30 tomorrow, and they're ranked number 2. So let's go to number 3, Wisconsin, playing Ohio State tomorrow at 8 p.m.
That's right. And, of course, a lot of talk about J.T. Barrett with his knee injury. Kind of interesting that he had surgery on Sunday on his knee, and he will start tomorrow.
Torn meniscus?
Yep, torn meniscus. They went in, they did surgery on his right knee. He will start tomorrow. He's expected to play the whole game. They're confident in his ability. And I'll say this, Wisconsin has not beat anybody. So people want to know why is an unbeaten Wisconsin ranked they're
12-0, right?
Yep, 12-0. They're 4th in some polls, 3rd in some others. In the college playoff rankings, they're 4th right now. And truth be told, they haven't beat anybody. Their one ranked opponent that they beat this year was Northwestern.
Right.
So with quality wins over Florida Atlantic, what can you expect? And I'll tell you what you can expect. You can expect Ohio State to totally dominate Wisconsin and just absolutely destroy them. I think they'll win by 30.
Whoa!
Wow.
What say you?
I say the other way.
Do you?
I think they've got a very stout defense.
Yeah.
Wisconsin does, and I think they're going to. I think they're feeling like they're the redheaded stepchild. No one believes them, and I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's going to be a very close game. I would prefer to probably see another unbeaten team.
Yeah.
There's a lot of folks that are friends of mine that are big Ohio State fans, and but I don't think if they get beat, they're not going to get beat by 30.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're taking
Good.
Ohio State. You're taking Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm taking Ohio State on that one. Let's move to the next one. Number 1 Clemson, number 7 Miami of Florida. Tomorrow night 8 p.m. Number 1 Clemson. Lot of debate on that number 1, number 2 spot. There's several out there in the sports world, college football world, that there's been bumping back and forth to who's really number one, Oklahoma or Clemson. But Clemson, they have marked number one, taking on number 7, the Miami Hurricanes tomorrow night. What say you?
Clemson can thank Auburn for that because, they beat Auburn in the second game of the season by 8 points. And if that hadn't happened, they wouldn't be even in the top 4. That loss to Syracuse really hurts them. It doesn't really help that they had a close game against Georgia Tech. Really, basically, they beat them by 17 points, but that's not anything really special because that's about the spread that they beat Mercer by. So, it's not a great showing necessarily this year by Clemson, but they are a really good football team. And Miami, who everyone was riding that Miami bandwagon, right? Everybody jumping on there after that horrible loss. It's hard to say who is the better team, but I'm going with Mark Richt on this one, and I really think Miami's going to pull off the win.
Let's go with that common opponent that you mentioned, Georgia Tech. I mean, Georgia Tech had Miami beat,
Yep.
and they gave it away at the end of the game.
Yep.
And statistically, I think Clemson really manhandled Georgia Tech. So if you just take that one common opponent, I got to say Clemson.
Okay.
I'm going Clemson.
So you're going?
I'm going Miami.
Going Miami. Rick's going Clemson. I'm going Clemson. That leads us to our last showcase game, and then we'll do who backs in to the playoffs before we get to our pet of the week. Number 6, Georgia, against number 4, Auburn, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Now, Auburn's coming off 2 big wins. They have already beat Georgia once. This is the SEC East-West Championship in the Mercedes Dome down here in Atlanta. Auburn has beaten, there's no roll tide this week. Auburn took care of that last week and took care of Georgia already. So 6-4, Auburn, 4 o'clock tomorrow. What say you?
I say that Kerryon Johnson's shoulder injury is going to be huge. I mean, or as Donald Trump would say, huge.
Huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge because he's got to hang on to the football if he does play. I'm seeing different reports. It looks like they're going to give him a shot. I mean, they're saying he's better day by day. We'll see what that means. They have played Auburn has played really great football this year. That loss to LSU by 3, kind of disappointing, but I mean they lost by basically a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to Clemson. And other than that, they've played really, really solid football. I think they've won 6 in a row now, and nobody wants to play them except Georgia. I don't think even Oklahoma would want to play Auburn right now. I mean, they may get a chance, but
yeah. I mean, these guys have to come on the field thinking they can beat anybody.
They are that team.
So who are you going with this one?
Because of the injury and the amount of carries that Kerryon Johnson has got this season at 250 carries compared to throwing the ball 211 times, I really think that's going to affect their offense, and I'm going with Georgia.
What say you?
There's a lot of intangibles here. Do we consider the Mercedes Dome home field advantage? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so either.
And I'll tell you why. It's new to all of them.
Yeah, they divvy up the tickets anyway equally.
But anyhow, it's new to all of them. You're
Right.
up there, you're amazed. And
when I was coaching little guys, I never wanted to play anybody 2 or 3 times if I was on the winning side the first time.
Winning side the first time.
Yeah,
you don't want to see them again.
And the other thing that I really wish is that the offensive coordinator from Georgia does a whole lot better job than he did
First time
against Auburn, because I think he really put the throttle on Fromm. They kept pounding the line, thinking that Chubb and Swift and the other guy, who I mean, they thought that they were gonna just dominate like they normally do.
Yep.
But defensive line, Auburn's got a great defensive line. Georgia's a 2.5-point dog. I'm going with the Bulldogs. My daughter went there.
You're going to Bulldogs?
Absolutely.
I'm going to Bulldogs. You're going Bulldogs. I'm going Bulldogs because I don't think it is a mountain to climb to beat Georgia, Alabama, and then come back and beat Georgia. That's the trifecta. That would be tough. But I am going to throw out there, if Auburn wins, I'm going Auburn all the way.
Wow.
I'm going to the end. Yeah, if they win, I'm going with them to the end because I do think because they're beating good teams. They're beating Georgia. Georgia's a good team. Alabama and then back to Georgia. They played them twice. I'm going all the way if they win. We only got a minute. Give me who backs in. What's the top 4 look like to you? What do you think with your predictions?
I think with Ohio State pulling the upset, if they do, that Alabama will make the college football playoff, and I don't think they'll do very well. If you want to throw that out there. I think that obviously Oklahoma, it's winning in, and if Georgia or Auburn wins, it's winning in too. So be really interesting to see. I think we're going to have 2 SEC teams, though. I really do, in the college football playoff.
Most powerful conference in the nation? No. Okay, leave it there. What say you?
Well, I would love for Smart, the coach Smart, and the Bulldogs to go all the way and win a national championship. I don't think it's in the cards. They've got a great recruiting class coming in next year. They're young. I still keep coming back to Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma is a powerhouse.
I do.
I think the
I know I pick a TCU.
Bud Wilkinson era is back.
I'm picking TCU as the upset, and that's just to give him a little bit of a hard time. So, folks, tomorrow at 12:30, number 10 TCU against number 2 Oklahoma, and then tomorrow night at 8 p.m., number 7 Miami against number 1 Clemson. And then also tomorrow at 8 p.m., you got to make a choice there. Number 8, Ohio State against number 3, Wisconsin. And the game we're waiting for, well, he's waiting for Oklahoma, but the big one we're waiting for here in Georgia at the Mercedes Dome tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Should not be any problem getting through the grocery store tomorrow at 4. Everybody should be home watching Georgia, number 6, play Auburn. And that's Jason, Team FYN Sports. Anything big happening? Follow you. What's going on? 30 seconds. Boom.
Local sports, we got basketball going on tonight. You got Pickens at Gilmer. RJ Casey will be on courtside. He'll be taking photos and tweeting out from the game. Next Tuesday, we got Fannin at Union basketball. That should be pretty exciting. And King of the Mountain Wrestling Tournament. Tiffany Santos, our Murphy reporter, is going to be there all day Saturday. 25-team tournament. Fannin normally does really well there, but there's a lot of really great schools and teams that are going to be participating in that too.
Thank you. Follow Team FYN Sports. Find our Facebook page, Team FYN Sports. Also Twitter at Team FYN Sports. And when you go to FetcherNews.com, look at the tab up there in any county you're at, Team FYN Sports. Get involved today. Get in touch with Jason. We'd love to have you as part of Team FYN Sports. Yep. We're at Circuit World in Blue Ridge, and it's time for our star, our pet of the week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge as we return.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. All I do is win, win.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment, All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Hey Rebel fans, come visit the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill of Blue Ridge, Fannin County High School's Meet, Eat, and Treat headquarters. Highway 5 in Blue Ridge. Proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.